Hello, this is Katerina, the CMO of Bering Yachts, and we are welcoming you at the Cannes Yachting Festival 2024. We are here to introduce our new exploration catamaran line and our marvelous creature, Bering 92 Papillon, is presenting here anchored not far from the boat show. Let's see what's inside.
We're at Cannes 2024, very busy show, and we will discuss with Bogdan, our European representative, today what's going on in the market, how it feels compared to the last year, a year before, what is trends, where the whole thing is going. This year we introduced the cat line, and how is the reaction of European market on the cats? I know it's hard to keep the cat in Western Mediterranean because it's very expensive. They're quite beamy. And what is your experience? What is your reaction? We've sold 4 so far, and 1 to Europe. And
2.
Oh, 2. 2 to Europe. Okay. So tell us a little bit more about.
You know, the thing is with the Catamaran, yes, logistically it might be more difficult in Europe, but our customers don't want to stay in marinas too often. So this is kind of, again, speaking for us. They want to be at anchor, they want to be self-sufficient, they have a lot of storage, etc. on board. So in a way, I also was not expecting it to be that popular, but we have most of the people that planning to stay outside the marinas doing their trips, etc. And yeah, in this respect, it's quite popular, I think. We have many customers coming from other brands, also catamaran brands. We have some sailors going into catamaran, so it's a very popular niche. And now with the addition of the size 60, 70, 80, discussing also some larger projects, what we did over the past couple of days. I think it's a very, very nice addition, having the Bering philosophy and DNA from the monohulls put into the catamarans, making safe, capable. It's very smart.
Because the concept is the same. They're metal. They're heavier than the exploration, so they're packing a lot of fuel, a lot of equipment, redundancies there and everything. So, and this is the production aluminum exploration cats. I think it's kind of we're a little bit apart from the rest of the market. So I don't know much of aluminum production and cats.
And this is reflected in the show a lot.
I just noticed people who are interested in our product, they're not much into sort of like buying a boat as a subject. It's not a goal to buy the boat. The goal is to get somewhere. So, and they in search of vehicle which can bring them platform. So it's not the goal, the boat itself. The goal is somewhere else, far away from a beaten path. That's what this tendency I start to catch more and more and more. So range is important, safety is important, redundancy is important. So practical things of a boat, not how it just looks, not how it's shown. So it's how it's performed more than show.
Probably also one thing regarding challenges, and I mean, it would be too easy, of course, if you would be the only brand talking about these ideas. I think there are more and more companies now having expedition-looking boats around. They have fantastic sometimes advertisements. They have, I mean, participation in more shows than sometimes we do have. But it goes without saying, everyone is doing a little bit expedition now, but there are just a few ones, including, I mean, it's a small niche, in fact, what we are catering.
Yeah, I think in the boats over 24 meters, it's quite a competition because majority of them steel aluminum, and majority of them have a range of 3, 4, 5,000 miles. And in a super yacht market, this is quite competitive, and the boats are comparable. On the 24 meters, I don't know a production manufacturer who builds steel, aluminum, and a range of models, including catamarans. And I think it's kind of distinctive differences between metal boats and fiberglass boats. All right, we have a good conversation and let's go to work. We have people standing here waiting.
Absolutely. Thanks, Alexei.
Thanks, Bogdan.
So hello guys, we are on the Cannes Boat Show Festival and my name is Kristina. I'm a creative director of the Bering Yachts. Today we met with the Phathom Studio Design and here is Sean, one of the partners of the Phathom Studio.
Yes, hello.
From Netherlands.
From the Netherlands, yes.
Yeah, right. We are working together on a few projects and just want to have a small talk, like how it's going on. What do you think about this year Cannes Boat Show?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fantastic show. I mean, it's always good to extend ourselves around you guys to be able to, enhance our collaboration together. It's exciting what we've done together, and so it's great to see you guys here. Our studio, personally, we've launched a 111-foot catamaran concept, so we're really excited about that.
Yeah,
we're also working on another 100-foot project with another client of ours, and hopefully in discussion with you guys about maybe something else.
Maybe something else.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you our new line of the catamarans.
Yes.
Did you saw it?
We haven't actually. Well, we've seen the concept, but we haven't actually looked far into it. But it's exciting.
That's very nice, and this is the newest models of this year from the Bering Yachts. And what do you think? What's changed in the design in this year?
Well, I can tell you personally, with us, like we're placing a lot of attention into the interior design realm. So we're trying to push our direction, like our interior design aesthetic, towards a little bit more earthy, sort of biophilic type materials, so like natural stones, woods, things that elicit a sense of nature and wellness. But to do that in a geometry, like an architectural style, that's a little bit more contemporary, like a little bit. Well, we see a lot of this soft language everywhere, this gentle curves.
Lines
but we're actually working on a style called gentle boldness. So this is like to explain soft architectural elements, but then you've got a combination of really like hard geometry. So maybe like maybe soft sofas, but then you've got like really sharp corners and walls. So it's this duality of hard meets soft in a palette that's like really earthy, like colors that elicit a feeling of nature. So that for us is really like an interior design trajectory at the moment that we're quite excited about, and it's something that we're trying to do in a couple of our projects in terms of like a style.
Yeah, I feel the same. That's the most popular thing right now. It's natural materials and stones, everything. From all the last exhibitions, I see the same things.
Yeah. And also like some pretty exciting general arrangements that you're seeing, like a lot less symmetry and more sort of dynamic flow of space, like in terms of the interior, which is also really exciting and something that we like to focus on in all of our projects, especially like even with the Bering 120 that we worked on together with you guys. Also, we play a lot with similar things. I mean, that was a little while ago, but we're still in that general direction in terms of the layout and in terms of the style and everything. So yeah.
And, what was the idea when you prepared the interior design concept of the 120?
I think for the 120, so at that point in time, because as a studio we do a lot of research into like color palettes and interior design and architectural design trends. And at that time, I think this was maybe about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, what was really becoming in as a trajectory in architecture was really bold colors. Again, but with soft form. So with the 120 interior, what we were able to do was to we introduced these very soft forms, a lot of edgeless furniture, so no borders, but very thin, refined, ethereal light style furnishings in architecture. And then we would just sort of like blot a huge wall of color. Like for example, I don't know if you remember, but like the bar is done in this really beautiful navy blue, where we have this mural with the gold, but it's combining bold additions of color to very sophisticated minimal architecture. So yeah, that was one of the ideas behind the 120. So Kristina, we're interested also, like, what are some of the future plans and yeah, basically plans and projects of Bering Yachts?
Plans and projects. All last year we were working on catamarans, and you know, that's the special market. It's a different market, and we pay attention for this right now. We are working with the cats, and we are thinking to work with a little bit bigger projects as a custom projects. I think we can discuss it with you together.
yeah, exactly,
Maybe
yeah.
we can work on it together.
And-
And what do you have this year and next year? What's your plans?
So I guess in the not so distant future now we have some projects coming out with existing clients. That's exciting. A lot of our clients are production yacht builders, so they've asked us to, you know, they're happy with you know, a particular model that we've done, and then they've asked us to come back and to do something else. So we've got a few projects that are going to be coming out with Golfcraft. We have a few more projects that we can't really chat about because it's a little bit still undecided and undetermined. We've got a larger concept that we want to, like a 70+ meter concept that we want to debut around the Monaco Yacht Show. And then we're also excited to potentially work on a larger project with you guys, because we think that would be fantastic
Same
opportunity.
as we are.
And
Yeah.
for us as a fledgling studio, I mean, we've been around since 2019, so we're quite a young studio, but we're really trying to push our capacity to build bigger and bigger projects, and so this is potentially an opportunity also for us to really evolve and to reach the next level of our studio. So
Yeah, we're always happy to collaborate with you. We
Yeah,
are
us
working
too,
for
us too.
a few years together,
Yeah.
and that's great. I think we are producing a very
we do some really good work together. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Fantastic.
good. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you too.
Yeah,
It's a pleasure.
It was nice to meet you. Hope to see you in Antalya soon.
Yes, I hope so as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we're back to 92, and 92 now a brokerage boat, and we're at Cannes at anchor, and weather is less than perfect. Fırat, I know it was really windy. We have a full-blown 6 days Mistral now going.
Yes.
And I think night before last, or tell us how it was here.
Well-
I can see like it's 20-30 boats right now at anchor.
Yeah.
Yesterday was 4.
That's correct, including us actually. Right before wind has started to pick up, we were, I think, around 30 boats, I want to say, in the bay. Then, and of course, we were expecting the winds to get stronger. It has gotten up to 30 knots first, then 35, then 40 knots, and there were only 4 of us left at anchor. Through the night, you could hear, unfortunately, through the VHF, boats dragging. One of them even had to call for a mayday because they got a fishing net wrapped around their props, but luckily no one was hurt. The Coast Guard intervened just in time and saved the boat. So yeah, it was quite a hectic day yesterday. Now it's blowing 20 knots. There are a couple more boats around us, but yeah, we haven't moved.
How did it feel? How did you feel on the boat?
It
2 meters waves and 40-knot wind.
Well, it pretty much like any other storms we've been through, really.
Zero
Nothing.
roll?
Yeah, I mean,
Just up and down.
exactly, up and down, maybe a couple degrees roll at, at best, I'd say, but nothing really inconvenient. Our stabilizers were running, of course, and we comfortably spent the night at anchor, including our guests. They slept well. We cooked, eaten. Life on board continued as usual.
So you've been on the move since you departed US.
That is
like
correct.
Crossed the ocean, then I joined you.
Yeah.
We spent 6 days
Yes.
going to Spain, and then customer, the owner of the boat,
Oh yeah.
get on board, and you spend what, months and a half now?
A month and a half with the owner. We've done 1,000 150 nautical miles with him alone
Oh.
over the last month and a half. And I think, yeah, coming in here a couple days ago, we just crossed the 11,000 nautical miles benchmark.
Wow. Wow.
We put on some serious
Yeah,
distance.
It's like
on our
non-stop
hull.
journey.
Oh yeah.
I think you and your crew is pretty tired
Yes,
by now.
yes. But
So-
luckily the weather is nice today and we're
Yes.
enjoying the sun. It's
Yes.
been a while.
And you have 2,000 miles run ahead of you
Oh yeah,
to Antalya.
that is correct. Yes,
Yeah.
that is correct. I think we're gonna depart maybe in 6 days or so, a week approximately, depending on the weather, of course. And we're gonna shoot straight to Turkey.
I will join you on the way.
You should. Yeah.
There is no definite plans, but I know I could not resist to this opportunity.
Well, your cabin will be ready, as you know, and your shoes will be here. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
You should.
so
you
good
should.
to be back to
Good
this
to- good to have
beautiful
you
boat.
back.
It feels like home. After all we done, all travels, it feels like home.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad to say goodbye to her, but I know the next owners will be very happy with her, and we'll have quite some adventures with
I hope so
Papillon.
too. We will see.
Yeah.
All right, guys, stay with us. We'll have something interesting for you every week.